Okay, friends, are you ready? I have 10, yes, you heard me right, 10 DIY last minute gift ideas for you. These are some of my favorite. Listen, I'm telling you all my secrets. It's crazy pants, but I love you so much. So of course I'm going to. These are the ones, these are my like go-to. I have to have some presents ready. I want to be able to bless people. These are great if you need to do a bunch of different projects. And so you need a lot. They're easy to do in bulk. There's some in this that are just my absolute favorites. Absolute favorites. Like, you know, pens, that's my thing. In notebooks, yeah, also my thing. But anyways, all of these are super easy and can do in a day for sure. I'm super excited. I hope you are too. And let's be clear about something though. Technically for me, last minute is the week before Christmas, like 4 days before Christmas, December 20th. That's last minute. And I'm doing my thing because all of a sudden I get the Christmas spirit. I don't even have it right now, but I did them for you because I wanted to show you. So, but if you're not feeling, and I've said this in other videos, if you're not feeling the Christmas spirit, or if you're feeling like, you know, oh, I'm late and you are tempted to shame yourself about it, don't. It is what it is. Let's get into the spirit of, I want to bless somebody. And I really, you know, oh, I thought of this person and this would be great, right? Like, let's not make any more stress on ourselves. It's fine. Last minute. Let's just do, you know what? I'm going to suggest we do after Christmas. And we do a whole bunch of fun stuff after Christmas. Like Christmas after Christmas? Is that a thing? Doubtful, but whatever. Anyways, friends, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And okay. Oh, and hey, by the way, I'm Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy, if you didn't know. And if you did, thanks so much for coming back. All right, let's get to the projects. Oh, sorry. I'm going to pop back in really quick and just say stay to the end because I'll show you how I make my seamless things for my notebooks. Okay? Okay. All right. Back to the projects. So we're going to use these small plates again from Dollar Tree, and these are the window clings. Also to be used is dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Yes, it has to be the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Here's the plate. We've washed the back, all of the things, and now I'm going to figure out which little window cling fits the best. And I think the cutest and the best is this little one with the little hat. Okay, so you're going to take your plate, flip it over, and we're going to use dishwasher safe Mod Podge, just a tiny little bit. Basically what we're trying to do is just make a little tacky area that we can stabilize our little window cling on. So you'll see I put a little bit on, maybe just a little bit more than that. You don't want it to be you don't want your window cling to be shifting all over the place though. Don't put so much on that it's, you know, too wet on the plate. So there's that. Then I get my little window cling. Oh, first, yes, I use an ashtray for my brushes. Little tip for you. You're welcome. All right, so here's our window cling. We're going to put it pretty side down on our plate. Get it centered however you want. There it is. Then I'm going to use my brush, or you could use one of those little silicone brushes or whatever. You just want to make sure you get all of the bubbles and creases and everything out of your window cling and make sure it's really adhered to your plate. There's that. These make such good gifts. You could put cookies and cupcakes and all of the things on them. Oh, so cute. All right, so we're going to add our dishwasher safe Mod Podge on that, and I'm using a dauber. I put a little on that as well. And now we're going to start dabbing the back of the plate. Now, a lot of people are like, why do you do that? Well, A, I don't like brush strokes. I think they look yucky. And B, this gives such a cool texture to the back of this plate. It's not even funny. I am so excited to show you how it came out. It's so cool. But anyways, we are going to do this on the entirety of the back of the plate. Now, you could do multiple layers of this if you wanted. Somebody inevitably is going to say, is this washable? Yes, it is. Hand wash. If you want to be able to put it in the dishwasher, you have to wait 21 days. And you know what? I keep saying this is a last minute gift. So you got to be able to, it's got to be quick. So once this is dry, it's dishwasher safe for me. I've done many of them, and once it's dry, it's been fine. And what I showed you earlier is this dabbing. I'm not pressing wicked hard on the dauber. If you do, you're going to get circles. Maybe you like that. If so, move forward smartly. If you don't, just make sure you're doing an up and down motion, and it's a fairly light up and down motion, if that makes any sense. You want to make sure that there are no thick spots with the Mod Podge, all the things. And I go all the way to the edge with my dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I always am going to have somebody, is this food safe? No, it's not food safe. But the cool thing is it's on the back of the plate and your food will never touch the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. So hooray. So you can put your stuff on the other side. There it is. Look at how cool. Do you see? This is dried. Look at the texture. It just is a little bit where it's just, I don't even know what what it's called, but it looks so cool. And here's another picture of it. Look at how cool it is. Oh, what a great gift this would be. And you could do a bunch of them really fast. You're welcome. So we're going to use these little plates from Dollar Tree, and this fabric I also got from Dollar Tree. We also have to use some dishwasher safe Mod Podge. You can get it at Dollar Tree, or you can buy the big old jug like I did. Here's our fabric. We're going to spread out our fabric on our table because we want to see the pattern and figure out where we want to have it on the plate. So I have my plate, and I'm just trying to figure out what pattern I want on the back of it, and then I cut it out very loosely. We'll save all of that fabric. Don't worry, we'll use it for something else. But here we go. I love the pattern with the little snowman and joy. Adorbs, right? Yeah. All right, so here it is. I flip over my plate. Now I'm going to use some dishwasher safe Mod Podge. And yes, I use a condiment bottle to have all of my Mod Podges in because it makes it easier. So you'll see here, I'm doing it really heavy. I'm doing a nice heavy layer of dishwasher safe Mod Podge because we want to saturate that fabric. Inevitably, somebody's going to ask, is this washable? Yes. I have some that I have had for years. And I think the reason why they last so long is because I really saturate the dishwasher safe, like I put a really heavy coat on and I saturate the fabric. And I also only hand wash these, just so you know. So here's our fabric. We're going to put it pretty side down towards the plate, okay? And then we're going to flip it over and make sure that we have it placed properly. Yes, looks good. Then I'm going to really... It's a really rough cut. I'm just going to go around and just cut the excess of that fabric off. Again, I'm not doing it so that it's flush, nothing. I just want that excess fabric off. Now, I'm sure somebody's watching and thinking, oh, there's an easier way to do this. I'm sure there is, but I don't know it. And you know what? I guess it's my job to make everything more difficult for myself. So there's that. So anyway, so then I take and just go around and use the brush that I use so it's still wet with dishwasher safe Mod Podge. And I'm just going around getting the bubbles off. Again, checking on the other side to make sure that it looks good. And then I'm going to really put some more dishwasher safe Mod Podge on. And again, we're trying to saturate the fabric. You don't want it dripping off, but you want to make sure that that fabric is really, and you'll see this, I wanted to make sure I had this part of the film in because you can really see how the fabric turns color because it's so saturated with the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. That's what you want. Again, you don't want it dripping, but you want it enough so that that fabric is completely wet with it, and you want to make sure all of the bubbles are out. Now I'm going to go around and I'm going to show you. See, I have it upside down like before, and I thought it looks, when you go around to cut it, it looks like it's actually flush, but it's not. So I found I have to flip the plate over. Yes, my hand gets messy, but I tilt those scissors so that the bottom blade is towards the bottom of the plate, and I go around and I trim the fabric all the way around. This I find gets a much, what's the word? Words are so hard. It gets a better cut, okay? Then I go around and I just use that same brush that I used earlier. It still has the Mod Podge on it, just to make sure there are no bubbles and make sure that it didn't shift at all. Perfect. Then we're going to set it down and you're going to let it dry. It took probably a few hours, and look at, it's ready. Again, hand wash only. You could put cookies on it. Oh, I'm so excited. You can put cookies on it. It's a great little serving plate. Holy Toledo. Another great idea. A super quick gift idea. And you could do a bunch of them at once too. All right, so I printed these off. I made them in Canva. There are a bunch of little snowman kind of puns. And then what I learned from a snowman, I printed them off. Super fun. Now I have a bunch of tea lights. I am using Posca markers. No, I don't know if you burn these, if they'll be okay. I wouldn't. I'm using some orange and I'm just coloring in the wick on each of these. Then I have a pink Posca marker and I do 2 little circles on either side of the wick. This is so much fun. And you can do so many really, really fast. Like, seriously, it's awesome. There. I did 5 of them super fast. Then I have a black Posca marker, and I'm going to do 2 little dots at the top for eyes. Easy peasy. And then I'm going to go and do, and here, I'll show you how I did the eyes really up close. They're 2 circles. And then I'm going to go from the little pink circle, and I'm going to do some dots all the way connecting to the other pink circle. And it's basically just making the snowman's smile. Look, I can't. It was this is so easy, and it's so much fun. We can put these on like little gifts if you wanted, like a gift tag. You could make these and put them in little like, those little gift baggy things that you can get at Dollar Tree. You can package them in one of those and make it like a little thank you so much kind of thing. You could put candy in that baggie too. Just saying. Again, I don't know that I would burn these, but so then our little cards, I just cut them down, and listen, we're not going to look at how not straight they are, because I can't cut a straight line. It doesn't matter if there's a line, if there isn't, I mess it up, but it's okay, because I don't think that it's that big of a deal. So again, I just cut these. You do it however you would like. It is not rocket science, but I'm doing a little bit of each one just so you can see what they look like. Let me know if you are interested in the graphic. I can try to set you up with it. I'm not technologically savvy, so I'll have to figure it out. So then I put a little dot of hot glue on the center of the little circle, and then I add our little snowman and stop it. Like, quit it. That's adorable. How adorable. Stop. You could even put a little slice, 2 little slices in it, and then roll up money and put money in it. You could put a pencil. You could put it on a pencil. Like any little, you need a bunch of little thank you, I'm thinking of you kind of things, whether it's for a teacher, a teacher's aide. You could do it for your mail worker or your garbage person. I don't know. They're cute though. Look at how cute. Look at them all. Yes, I clapped because it's fun. But these are those little baggies that I was telling you about that Dollar Tree has. You could put them in that. You could put them however you want. So much fun. All right. So I found this soap at Michael's. It actually was on clearance, but they have them on the regular shelves. I also got this silicone mold at Michael's. Now, they do have silicone molds at Dollar Tree. Also got that. Adorable, right? Now, I also have some mica. This one is like a pearl. The other one is like a blue. You could also use eyeshadow if you so desired. So all I'm going to do is melt the soap. Just cut it up, put it in a crock pot, or microwave it in a silicone container or whatever. Then I added the mica to my soap. And now I'm taking a brush and I'm adding some of the pearl mica to each of the silicone molds. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I just went hog wild. Put as much or as little as you want. The more you put on, the more sparkly it's going to be, the less, obviously, right? So then we're going to fill our molds. Now I'm going to tell you right now, here's a tip for you. I put it on like a cookie sheet or whatever. This happens to be on a Lazy Susan. It's just you won't be able to move these once you fill them because they're going to be floppy. And then you see I have my melted soap that I put my mica in, and I'm going to fill all of our little silicone molds. But see, if you have it on a Lazy Susan, it makes it so much easier. But again, if you put it on like a cookie sheet, that works too. Or a big board, something flat that you can move it easily. There's that. And then I did some bigger ones. I got these snowflake ones at Michael's as well. And I kind of played with it and mixed it up. I did some white, did some mixing of it. And then I had some copper/gold looking mica that I put some more, I had some more soap left. So I decided to do that. And then I did that same mica that I used in that. I put in my gingerbread mold, again, from Michael's. And friends, I can't wait for you to see this. This is so much fun. Now, this soap happens to be a lavender scent. And here we go. Now, I wanted to show you the difference. This is the Michael's, and now this is the Dollar Tree. See, there's a reason why the Michael's one is a little bit more expensive, because they come off so easy. And look how pretty, right? The other ones, they come out. It's fine. It's just a little more effort and adorable, right? Here are the bigger ones. You're going to have to let them sit for a little bit longer than the others, and they're huge. But look at how pretty this is. What? And then look at, these are the gingerbread ones. He just popped right out of there. But look at, what? So cute. Then I made these cute little tags. And yes, I have these available in my Etsy shop. Then I took these little snack treat bags from Dollar Tree, put a little bit of the paper in it, and then I just added some of the soaps. You could do a few, a many, a couple, whatever you want. But this is a great way to make a lot of presents for people that you want to say, I appreciate you, or whatever, teachers, or your mail person, or I don't know, your garbage, whoever you would like to say, hey, I appreciate you. And look at this. The little tag says, soapin', you have a Merry Christmas. Isn't that fun? So much fun. I love it. And look at how cute, right? Adorable. I love it so much. Okay, prepare yourself for another simple gift idea. You're going to love this one. And this one's great if you don't have a Cricut or a cutting machine and you just want something quick. So I got most of this at Dollar General. I got this oven mitt. I got sugar cookie mix. I got this spatula with cookie cutters. Save that tag. We're going to use it. And then some more spatulas. And there's also a spoon that says Happy Holidays or something. So we're going to cut the tag off of our oven mitt. We're going to put the sugar cookie mix in the mitt. And then look at this cute little spatula with cookie cutters. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that tag off. We're going to save it. But then we're going to pull that label off of it. And we're just going to cut the top where it says $1 because we don't want that as a gift. That's yucky, right? So then we're going to put our spatula back on and we're going to put that inside our oven mitt. Look at how cute. Right? Could I have done it the other way? Yes, but it was a little top heavy. And then I have this little spoon that says Happy Holidays. We're going to put that in. Look at how cute it is already, right? Adorable. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that tag and I'm just going to use a piece of red yarn. You could use ribbon. Ribbon would be beautiful. And I'm just wrapping it around the oven mitt and we're just going to tie it in a bow. And it looks adorable. Man, you could do a bunch of these. I know a lot of people like to use the Dollar Tree items, but I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes you can find these items cheaper at like Walmart, Dollar General, which is what I did. But look at how cute this is. Stop, right? It was so easy. Would this not make not only a good holiday gift, but it would be a great like housewarming present if you use things that weren't holiday related. But look at how cute. Like quit it right now. How fun is this? And it was so simple. You could do a bunch of them all in very short period of time. Look at how cute that is. Ah! Okay, let's continue on our pot holder kind of gifty idea. Now this one is if you do have a Cricut and you want to do something. I printed out this on black heat transfer vinyl. I cut off the excess and let me just give you a couple tips. One tip is I get these little kid, this is a snack thing from Dollar Tree, perfect for vinyl scraps. And then this is a mechanical pencil that I took the lead out of and put a fine needle in it. It's a great weeding tool. Anyways, we're going to weed this area that we had printed. And it says, if I have to stir it, it's homemade, I think. I can't remember though. We'll see when I get it all weeded. But all I'm doing is taking the vinyl off and then we're going to weed the fine, the fine ones, the inside the dots and all of the things. We're going to weed with our fine tool and you'll see it in action here. It is so much easier to use this tool for me. I don't know if I'm sure there are other tools. This was just super easy for me. So all I'm doing here is just getting all of the little parts out of, like the whisk and the O and the E, just making sure that it's all weeded and ready to go. And you'll see it's mirrored because when you do heat transfer vinyl, it's mirrored, right? And when we put it on the pot holder, it'll be the regular size. So here's our pot holder. And I love these because they have silicone on the other side. Got it from Dollar Tree. So here it is. And it says, if I have to stir it, it's homemade. Right? Really cool. So you're going to center that on there. And I have my Easy Press. You could use an iron if you wanted. And I think I think it was 315 degrees for 30 seconds. I cover mine with parchment paper just to protect it, just to make sure. And then there we go. Now you want to make sure that it's cool to touch before you peel it. It's not a cold peel, but it's not a hot peel either. Just let it so that you don't hurt yourself. You're going to peel that carrier sheet off, and there it is. Now, I always do another round of heat just to make sure that it's on there. And look at how cute this is. Quit it, right? And then we're going to fill it. And so now we have some chocolate chip cookie mix. I think I got those from Dollar General, but all of the rest of these are from Dollar Tree. There's this cute little silicone slotted spoon. Make sure you take, I wanted to make sure I take all the tags off. You could leave them on if you wanted. And then they had this cute little whisk. Look how cute it is. So cute. They had different colors, but I thought the black matched nice with the words and all of that. And then there's also this cute little spatula set. I thought that was awesome. I did take the paper off of it just because I thought it looked cute inside it. And quit it right now. Look at how cute. You could make a ton of these. I bet you could sell these too if you were the craft like show kind of person. But anyways, friends, how much fun was that, right? And it was so easy. Okay, are you ready? This is one of the simplest things you can do for a gift. And you can make a lot of them cheap and fast. All right, so we have this hot cocoa cup from Dollar Tree. Look how adorable this is. Love it. I also have these little gifts. They're like burlap gift sacks. I also have a package of Swiss Miss, hot cocoa mix, and a candy cane. I also have some red, I don't even know, it's like yarn. And then I printed out this cute little, it's on cardstock. It says hug in a mug. You could print out a full sheet of it. I made it in Canva. It was super easy. All I'm doing is cutting it out, and then we're going to pop a hole in the corner, and that'll be ready to add to our little mug. Super cute, right? And then, this is so easy. I know you know where this is going, but it's adorable. So I take my little Swiss Miss packets, and they come, you have to separate them, but we're going to separate it. And then all we're going to do is put that little hot cocoa pack, put it in our little burlap sack. Look at how cute this is. I love it. Like, how adorable is this? You could even do like, you could get a package of marshmallows and repackage them and put those in too. Oh, that would be adorable. But anyways, see, we're just going to cinch the top, put that in. I did tie it on the top, just a simple, it's not even in a knot. I just tied it simply just so that it stayed and it looked nice. And then I added my little candy cane. And then we're going to get our little card that we had. I have the yarn on it. I'm just going to tie it in a bow on the handle. However you need to make it happen is fine. You could even do a long one and put it inside the cup. But look how cute this is. Quit it right now. I love it. I am so jazzed about this because it's simple and yet it's very thoughtful, and it will make whomever receives it feel so special and so loved. And later they'll be thinking about you when they have a cup of hot cocoa. They'll be thinking about you because you gave them the cocoa in the cup and all the things, right? I know. Crazy, right? Look at how cute this is. Stop it. Like, come on. That's adorable. Love it so much. Oh. All right, y'all always love it when I make a glitter tumbler, so I'm going to make another one. I got the cup at Michael's. It is a sublimation cup, so we don't have to paint it. I just sand it a little bit just to get it a little bit of a nubbiness, and then I wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol. I am using Tack It over and over, and no, I don't dilute mine, and I'm going to put it all over my cup. I'm including the bottom. You don't have to, but I like having the entirety of the cup covered. And what you're going to do is, oh, here's the other thing. I never do the very bottom. I use that to stabilize the cup so I can put it down and not get my fingers all yucky. So there's that. And then I do the bottom. I let it dry. I use my heat gun to do it, but you'll see when I say dry, it is going to be tacky, but you'll see when you're doing it, like, see my fingers, like I touch it. If it leaves a residue, then it's not ready. It shouldn't leave any tackiness on your fingers. So then I'm going to start. And now we're going to be using, I use holographic glitter. This glitter is from the Glitter Company. This first one is called Born Pretty. I always put mine on a folded piece of parchment paper because look then it has a funnel, and then you could do stuff with one hand. Just saying. just a, just a suggestion. So then I do that. And then the second one I'm using is Enchanted, and I put that in the center. And then the third one is Ice Palace. Again, all from the Glitter Heart Company. And there's that. So then once all of your glitter's on, then you're going to smooth the glitter. You're going to make it lay flat. So I'm just rubbing it, and you see the difference. So then the reason why I do the reason why it's so cool is if you don't want to use epoxy and you still want to use stickers or vinyl or whatever, this is a really cool way to get a nice smooth finish without having to go through all of those layers of epoxy or whatever. And you're just going to go over the entirety of the cup rubbing it. Now, do you see that little spot? That you could tell when it's not all laying flat. And all I did was just gently but rub over that spot until all of that glitter lays flat. Easy peasy. Look at how, quit it right now. Look at how pretty. Now, a lot of you have asked, can you do a second coat? So let me show you. Yes, you can do a second coat. I did the same song, second verse. Apply the tack it over and over, then let it dry. Then I apply my glitter again. And again, I'm doing an ombre, so I kind of like fan the glitter into each other so that it kind of meshes. And then we do the same process, rub so that the glitter lays flat. I'll be honest with you, I kind of liked the way the glitter looked the first time without the second coat, but for you, I did it. But it's still gorgeous. Look at that. Now, for this particular cup, I'm just going to put dishwasher safe Mod Podge on it because, hello, I don't want to take the time to do epoxy and all the things. And there it is. Look at how pretty this is. I did a couple coats of dishwasher safe Mod Podge. You have to let it dry fully. Once it's fully dry, cured for 21 days, you can put it in a dishwasher, but I would never put a double-walled tumbler in the dishwasher. I let it dry for 2 days, and then I'm washing it with my, just hand wash it, and it's ready to go. And are you kidding me? Look at the sparkle and the shine. Oh, I love it. All right, so we're going to use a composition notebook, and we're using these Avery shipping labels. They have true block, and they're 8.5 by 11. I printed these out. Yes, they're in my Etsy shop, and you're going to need 2 blank ones. The 2 blank ones you're going to cut to 9.5 by 7.5. I rounded my edges, but you don't have to. And then I kind of pull up the back and kind of fold it over. This is just so I can get it placed onto the notebook, and this is the front of the notebook, and we're just going to make sure it's on there securely. And then I put a ruler on the front, and then I start pulling the backer off, and I slide my ruler across the notebook as I do that. Does that make sense? Perfect. And then once I get all of that paper backer off, then I smooth out the top, and then I pull in the corners and seal that and pull in those corners, and then we're just going to fold in each of the sides. Here we go. All right, and that was the front, and now I'm going to show you how I do the inside, which is I do the same thing, except I'm putting it on the inside. Now, if you like that inside information, then don't do this part. Every once in a while, when I do these, I always have somebody angry that I cover up the information on the inside. Don't cover it if you don't want to. So there's that. And I did the same thing on the back. Here it is. Look at how pretty it is. And that's what the inside looks like. Perfect. Here's the second project. This is a pen from Michaels. It's a sublimation pen. I'm taking it apart so that we just have that aluminum tube. Okay? Okay. Now I printed these on printable vinyl. Again, this is in the set on my Etsy, and I cut each out. Now listen, this is supposed to be for an InkJoy gel pen. So it's not going to fit completely perfectly on this pen, but that's okay. Now I wanted to make sure that I centered those words so that the clip didn't cover it. And then I am just making sure that this is sealed all the way around. I'll be honest with you, mine got a wrinkle and I was really sad. So make sure when you do yours, you don't have any wrinkles. And then I roll it around, make sure it's on there. And then where the clip goes, all I'm doing is taking an X-Acto knife and I'm just following the line of where that clip will go. Then I sand off the edges. I know that sounds crazy, but I sand off the edges and it worked like a charm. Perfect. And then we just put it back together. Yes, it works. Yes, this is waterproof. Could you seal it with epoxy or Crystalite Grand Finale? Of course. But you know what? I don't think I needed to, and I didn't. This was a perfect, easy peasy project for me. And please, friends, don't forget, mandatory, you have to try the clicker. It's a good clicker, by the way. All right, and here's the third project. I have a silicone mold, and I have some mica that I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm just adding some pink to one of them and some gold to another. And now I'm using hot glue, and I'm going to fill this silicone mold up with the hot glue in each of the flowers. And I tap it down. You fill the mold with it and then tap it. And then I have a paper clip that I'm going to put in that mold. Then I'm going to let it set, let it dry, and then look at, they pull on and they're so pretty. I did print out this card. It has a matching center, same thing as the others. It's all matchy matchy because you know I like a matchy matchy set. Are you kidding me? Stop it right now. Look at how pretty. Oh, I love a pen. I love a notebook, and I love a paper clip. I love it all. I hope you did too. Okay, so as promised, let me show you how I make my notebook covers, the seamless backgrounds. Let me show you how I do it. So I'm going to go to Canva. I do have a pro account. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. So you're going to click on flyer. There's that. And then what we're going to do is up here in the side, it has elements, design, all that. Click on elements, then click search. And then what I'm going to do is type seamless pattern or seamless background. But let's just click seamless pattern first. Excuse me. And then look at all. So we're going to click on graphics and then look at how much fun this is. Oh, look at these little gnomies. Oh, okay. We're going to have to do this kitty one because my son is obsessed with cats. So let's just try that. So see how I just clicked on that? It went on to my flyer that we picked. Again, this is 8.5 by 11 because we're going to be printing it. So you'll see here, I could, depending on how big you want the kitty cats. Right now, it's going to be a smaller pattern. And then, so I have this. Then you're going to click, see this little thing here? It says duplicate. Click that. Then you can see. Now, I'm just going to show you on the bottom here where it says page 1 of 1. See this little toggle thing? We're going to increase the size. So the reason why I do that is so that I can get nice and close and we could just match up. Ta-da! Look at its seamless background. And then we're going to duplicate that one. Click duplicate. And there we go. And then all you have to do is, all I'm doing right now, just so you know, is I'm holding down the left mouse button. So I'm holding it down and I'm moving the cursor across and then going up. So see how it's catching all those? There's that. And then see down here, we can do duplicate, and that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to do the same thing underneath. And then we're going to do it again. Bear with me 1 second. We're going to duplicate that one. Whoop. Sorry about that. Let's make sure I actually got it right. There's that. And then we'll do it one more time so that we have that. Look at how cute this is. Quit it right now, right? Now, say you wanted to put something in it. Say you wanted to put a text box or whatever. Then I'm going to click the X here and just put text box. And then graphics again. You always pick graphics. And then here I'm just going to design something. Now you'll notice if you don't have a pro account, see this little thing here where it says pro? I have a pro account. So if I pick this, I paid for it. It's fine. If you don't have a pro account, see this one? This one doesn't have a pro account. So you could pick that one if you wanted. I like this one, so I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to expand it some. Now, when I'm making my notebook covers, I always put it, I want to say just see how this is centered. You can see because I'm going to put it just to the side a little bit, just so that when we print it, it will be more to the center. Does that make sense? Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then inside this, I'm going to add text. So you can see on the side here, I click text and then I don't know what kind of, just bear with me a second while I click. And I'm going to put, There's that. And then I'm just doing some spacing so that it looks a little bit better. So there's that. Okay. And then if you wanted to do a back page, then you just see this here, right? You could just click duplicate, boop, and then say you don't want this on the back. Well, get out of there. Ta-da! And then all we have to do is print it and then put it on the notebook like I show you. How exciting, right? And you could do this with anything in the Elements tab. You could do any seamless pattern. You could purchase these as well if you wanted, but look, they have photos, they have videos. So if you do graphics again, there's so many options, so many. If we wanted to do, say, look at how cute, stop it. Quit it right now. Okay, so I might do this one because my husband is obsessed with gnomes. So I'm going to do the same thing. I pick this. Again, this is a pro, so you would have to have that account to be able to use it. But again, there are a lot of free options available. Look how cute these are. Are you kidding me? Now, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do this for my hubby. So I'm going to make these for notebook for him. And I might also make a little pen as well. We're going to do one more just so it goes, look at, you think, a pen. And then this one, we don't have to do anything. I'm not going to write anything because it says No Me Christmas. So it's adorable anyway. So then if you are going to save it, so then you're going to come up here to share, click share. Now, if you have a pro account and you want to sell these patterns, you click download and you want to make sure that you're going to do PDF print. You're going to do flatten PDF. You have to flatten it. If you don't, people can extrapolate the graphic, and that would be against terms of service. But then you're going to print, you want to download whatever pages you do, and then do professional printing. And then I click download. It's going to do its thing. You're going to save it to your excuse me, you're going to save it to wherever on your computer, and then you just have to print it. Like, kiss simple, right? I know. See, there's you're the cat's meow, click save, done. And then here it is, and we can print it. But this one, quit it right now. No Me Christmas. My husband's going to love that. Anyways, there you go. All right, back to the projects. All right, so I have to do something for the guys or for the girls that love camping and all of the things. I had gotten these little pine cone ornaments at Dollar General. They were $1. These do not have glitter on them. Some of them have glitter, these don't, and I prefer it that way. So there they are. I also had gotten some it's wax melts from Michael's. It's like shreds of wax. I think it's like might even be soy. I don't know. But anyways, I melted all of the wax. You could use crayons. You could use you could use candles from Dollar Tree to melt down. Anything you want. I melted mine in my wee little crock pot, but you could use a microwave or a double boiler. And all I'm doing right here is dipping it in the wax. And I have a silicone mat that I'm putting it on. You could put it on wax paper. You could put it on parchment paper, whatever you need. It's going to drip and it's going to get messy. And if you don't want the mess, let me be clear about something. I wish I had put it on parchment paper because then I had to clean my little silicone pad and that was a pain in the tushy. So just saying. But anyways, my husband is an avid camper. He loves to camp. And so we do fire starters, and that's what these are. These make amazing fire starters for a campfire or a wood stove or whatever. So they also look really pretty once the wax dries. It looks almost like snow on the pine cone. I love it. It's super cute. And again, I needed something for my husband for Christmas. So That's not all I got him, don't worry. But anyways, this is a really cool idea. Again, if you have people in your world that, have a wood stove or have a fireplace or like to camp, this is a really cool, or if they're preppers, this is a really cool gift idea for you. And you could do a lot of them in a really short period of time, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. Again, I used the candle making supplies from Michael's, but again, you could melt down candles from Dollar Tree, wicked easy, and it would be just fine. So you'll see here, I let these sit and they're dry, but see what I was saying, how it looks like it's snow on the pine cone? So cute. And then I just had one of those party bags from Dollar Tree, and I filled it with that. Now, could I have put a tag on it? I suppose so, because I'm the queen of graphics and tags. I didn't. Is that awful? Probably. But it's okay. It's fine. We don't have to be perfect all the time. But again, see, I filled that up. And then I used a piece of jute. It's like the red and natural color so that it looks a little bit more festive. And all I'm going to do is just tie it in a bow, because whoever gets this gift could also use the jute also for fireplace stuff. I'm just saying. Look at how pretty, super rustic, and yet another idea for you for a super fast gift idea. Okay, friends, thanks so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you.